Hello, hello, and hello. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Azalea Adosia. Yes, my middle name is Panamanian. No, I am not Panamanian. And yes, I am all black and proud about it. Today's video is simply an introduction video to me, to my world, to my page. What you will be getting once you listen to that once you decide to subscribe and see what I have going on in my world, and me be able to see what you have going on inside of yours. Like many people, I love YouTube. I go to YouTube for the hair tutorials, for makeup, for things that I don't see on TV, and I just want to catch up on certain parts. Sometimes some silly gossip, blah blah blah, the usual. And I thought that, hey, I would be one to do the same thing because I love hair, I love makeup, I can do that. I love to sing, I love to do this, I love to write, I could do that also. But I didn't go that route because I felt during the times I had those ideas that I wasn't as equipped. And things like that actually showed me myself, showed me, I don't want to say flaws, I say more so as weaknesses, or not weaknesses. There's a term called, this is my strong suit. Those are more so my weak suits, the things that I felt I wasn't as confident in because of. So, last night I went to sleep with the thought of, I had a lot of things on my mind, and I said, you know what? I'm going to still start this channel, and I don't have to, I'm not saying I won't do a hair tutorial, I'm not saying I won't do makeup, but I'm not going to just solely base it on that. I'm going to go in just as myself and my silly self, and just go ahead and just do what comes natural for me and have at that. So I went to sleep with ideas, and I said, my first video was going to be simply an introduction video, an introduction to me, because I don't have, actually, it's probably a very proper thing. When you first meet people, you say, hi, my name is, and they go, oh, nice to meet you, my name is, and blah, 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 and da, 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 da. So this is one of those things that we're going to be having tonight. For starters, I am a Southern girl, woman, lady. I'm not too big on, I'm a woman, you gotta call me. I'm not too big on all of that. I know what I am. I prefer lady because I like to, I carry myself as one. But I'm a girl too. I mean, whatever. Anyway, looking around at all of the stuff I have on my wall and my lamplit evening. I love lamplight, just for people to know. So there may be videos where it's lamplight, and there may be videos we have daylight or nightlight or whatever, because when it hits you, it just hits you. You just gotta go for what you know. I have decided that I'm really good at pouring out, and so that's one thing I want to say that you're gonna get on this channel. A lot of pouring out, a lot of encouraging things. I finished school with psychology being my major and sociology being my minor, and I didn't realize how passionate I was about those two things until I actually got into it, and I was able to see that I really care how people feel, what people think, why people do, how society has molded us. They say, you're a product of your environment, and how true that really, really is. Growing up, if everybody was wearing certain clothes or a certain kind of shoe, like now, everybody in the world is like wearing like the tightest clothes that they can find, or little to no clothes. And that's what's molding, some of us. Or that's what's molding, the society, the look, should I say, the look. And I mean, do what you want to do. I'm all for do whatever makes you happy, because I don't have to do it. I don't have to go home with it, as long as you're happy, because that's very important. That's very important. That person's own happiness to themselves. But making sure that, you do what you want to do. Also, with that being said, some people don't know what they want to do because their opinions, their thoughts, their movements are what should I say, designed or curved by society. And so sociology, being the study of society, just made it even more interesting for me. So I said to myself, this is something that I really, really, really care about. Men, women alike, children, boy and girl. I just care about the psyche of people. And I says to myself, let me pour out. Let me give away some of this love, because I'm full of love. And let me give away some of this love. Let me share some of this energy for someone who may need to hear it. Not to say that everybody isn't trying to encourage you. I'm not so big on, let me go get this bag. That's not ever been my thing. I've never been the lover of money. It's a currency. We have it. Biggie said it best. God rest his soul. More money, more problems. So, please do what you need to do to live the life that you need to live. But when you die, that money going to either be here, given to somebody else, or taken by the person that's going to still and bump under your nose. That's never, never, never been my thing. I've always been big on self-health, mental health, spiritual health. That's just my thing. You can have all the money and be piss poor morally. As T.I. said, you can have nothing and be full of love and wealth, of peace and knowledge of self and self-love and all of that great stuff. So that's more so my thing. If you see me looking down, as a side note, I have a fan in my hand. I run a little hot, and so sometimes I do one of these here. And so this is a fan from a party that I went to with my aunt. It was Shirley's sweet 60th, and it was Hawaiian themed, and it was pretty fun. And obviously I kept my little keepsake. So, but anyways, I am still introducing myself to you all. I am a Libra. Anybody knows anything about Libras? I am a Libra 926. Thank you very much. A Libra to my heart and my soul. I am a free spirit to my heart and to my soul. I didn't know that until I knew that. And please tell me what your signs are. Tell me if you're into that kind of thing. If that's you for real. Do you not feel like a Leo, Gemini, Aquarius, whatever the case may be? Some people, usually you would, because I think all of that stuff works and intertwines together. I know people will be like, no, it ain't real, but I think that it does. I think, those who came before us many, many, many years ago used the stars and used all of that and all of that was used to lead and to guide people. I think that, honestly, just because God is the ultimate. And for those who need to know, I am a believer that God, the Almighty, Yahweh, is he, she, her, whatever you want to refer to God as. I refer to God as a him, but you can refer to God as a her, whichever one floats your boat, as long as you acknowledge that there is the ultimate and there is no one else above him. You don't have to. Let me say that correctly. You don't have to. I do. I do believe in Jesus. He did die on the cross for me in the remission of my sins, and I'm so thankful for it. But again, you can believe in whatever you do believe. I don't judge. I don't flip out and say, oh, no. That's not my job. My job is to love you as you are. And if you let me, I will. Yeah. I am very lovey. very lovey, like very lovey. Although sometimes you realize you can't share that love with people, but I am very lovey. Sometimes I wish I wasn't so lovey. I don't express it always because some people like real funny, like, don't try to show me no love, I don't know you like that. So I don't show it. So they'll be like, they might think like, oh, well, she's mean, or but I'm really not. I'm really not. I wouldn't say I was. I was told a couple things, but they know. Nothing. I am a Southern girl, or a Southern belle. I love being a Southern belle. Love being a Southern belle. Although I'm very much infatuatedly in love with, head over heels with New York City. I love New York City. Love it. Love New York City. I love the New York guys. I love the whole New York movement. I love the whole New York everything. But yeah, I've been infatuated with New York men since like forever. I just feel like, I don't know, I just like them. I just like them. They just got a lot of mouth, and they're different from Southern guys. I'm from North Carolina, and they're different. I'm in North Carolina right now, but they're very different, and I like that. I just do. Well, listen, Southern guys are different. New York guys are different, but everybody is different. So, what are you gonna do? What else? Another thing I want to say, I am here to spread as much of myself, which I said earlier, on this page. I think a lot of times that, you know, just a piece of my story, people sometimes don't recognize themselves until they recognize themselves. And that happened with me. I do a lot of self-therapy. And I know that I didn't start a YouTube channel before because, like I said, I felt like I didn't have everything. I wasn't doing everything I needed to do. Everybody else was just so much more greater than I was. And, you know, who's going to want to hear me? And I didn't have this, I didn't have that. I felt all these different things. But I got to a point, and I'm getting to a point where I'm letting things go. I'm not holding on like I once was. And I encourage you to do the same. If you are holding on to things, if you are a grudge holder, if you are a person that's like, you know, I ain't never gonna forget, you know what I'm saying? No, let it go. There's only one way to progress. And I'm in the position now of letting things go that have held me back for years, that I didn't realize was holding me back. Things that were in my way that I didn't realize was in my way. Now that I acknowledge that they were in my way, I want to get it out the way. And another thing that was in my way, which was fear. And fear plagued me for all of my life. And so this is a breakthrough, is to say, I'm not going to let fear do this anymore. I'm not going to be held back by fear. I'm not going to look at other people and know within myself they're doing an amazing job, because I'm not a hater. She's doing an amazing job. She looks beautiful. Congrats to you, baby. But at the same time, knowing that, hey, I can do that too. Or I can do that in my own way. Or oh my God, that's the same idea that I had. Why didn't I do it? Because I was afraid. I'm not going to keep doing that. And I encourage anybody to always search yourself. Always find out your weaknesses and destroy them, and build on your strengths. And one of my strengths are like hidden strengths, but I feel like it's a strength that I'm a very good supporter. I'm very good at pushing people. I'm very good at, you have a vision, let's do it. You have a thought, let's go with it. You want to try something, then let's try it. If you like, oh no, I don't think I can do this. Oh, that's a weakness. But now let me point out your strengths. You think you can't do that, but look what you can do. And what's funny is that I can do that for you, but I wouldn't do it for myself. That's so like crazy. And I realized that. And now I'm in a place where, let me do this for myself. I'm going to do this for myself. I can do this. So I'm going to do my best to put out, as they say, put out or pour out of myself every week, challenge myself, a video a week of an idea or whatever comes to me, or you know, if I feel like, if I'm somewhere and I have a thought, just to share my thought. Even down to my Instagram. I'm actually going to learn how to work all of this stuff because I don't yet know how to. But I don't know how to do a whole link. But I'm going to learn how to. So bear with me. Because I have so many ideas. And that's something that there are people who have so many ideas. They have so many visions. And they can look at something and say, wow, I can do that. I know exactly how that will go. And yet they don't do it. Yet they don't try it. Why don't you try it? Because you're afraid. You don't have the confidence that you have. Because you have the confidence, but you don't have it because something's blocking you. And what's blocking you? That fear. That doubt. That's not as good as theirs. This ain't as good as theirs. Like right now. I mean, oh my God. Look, I'm recording on my phone. Because I don't have a camera to do what I need to do. But it doesn't matter. Because it's about to work out just perfectly and just fine until I'm able to purchase what I need to purchase or what I feel that I need for myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm just at a place I'm not letting nothing hold me back. And I don't want you to let anything else hold you back. It doesn't matter what it is. Most importantly, down to you. That's my biggest thing. You, no man. That's another topic for another day. Friends, family members, your surroundings is one of the bigger things. I live in a small town, and sad but true, small town people have small minds. They can only see past what they can see. And I get it. Seeing is believing. And usually when you're in a bigger city, you see the mountains and you see the heavens, and you just... There's no limit. I could just do it all. And you see people flourishing, and there's so much money flowing through a city because that's what they think. But in a small town, no, anybody gonna come out. We ain't gonna be. And so we have small things. We don't have these big events. So don't let your surroundings or your atmosphere dictate to you. You dictate to your atmosphere. I'm definitely going to do a segment on authenticity. That's very important, and I don't think it's understood how magical authenticity is. Like people say, ain't nobody like me. I don't care. She can do it, but she can't do it like me. Right, but you're doing it just like 20 other girls. And they're doing it just like 40 other girls. So you're kind of running into each other versus finding your authentic self to where you look like, smell like, taste like, feel like nobody else. That is magic. And only, I don't want to say and only, and you see an example of it when you look at the greats. And you know, whoever you would consider the greats, that's their authentic self. And it's magical. It's magical. So I'm not going to talk about that tonight or in this video because it is nighttime for me. I'm not going to talk about it right now, but I will definitely get into that. That may be my next video. It may not be my next video. Don't know. Hopefully, I look forward to our interesting conversations. You don't know me. So if you want to get to know me, if you have a question that you want to ask. I haven't seen much negativity on YouTube. I don't invoke negativity. I don't think most people do. I don't think so. I think it just floats about. So I'm requesting no negativity. But should negativity come, whatever. So, I mean, whatever. Cause whatever. I'm not here for you. I'm here for the masses. I'm here for everybody else. Just to say, hey, you have a question, let's talk about it. You want to share something with me? Tell me about it. Tell me about it, and I'll read it. I'll look into it. You want me to look into a book or something like that? Tell me about it. I'll look into it. Like I said, on this page, we're going to do a lot of crazy things. I sing. I've not... I'm always nervous about that. Again, that fear, not feeling like I was good enough because I didn't have this great big old voice and I couldn't do all of this different stuff at times. Just not having confidence in myself and hating that. But I'm going to get some of that in here and some acting. I'm a writer. I like to write. Well, I don't like to write. I can write. I'm very creative because I'm a Libra and we're creative. And get some of that creative energy out the best that I can because it feels good and it's important for me. It's important for anybody, I think, when you are a creative being and you can produce something just from thoughts alone, and you put it out there and it's incredible and it's magical and it's a good thing. It's I use that word magical. I don't use it loosely because it is magical. What is magic? Something that's just bippity boppity boo, and you have it. The creativity is not necessarily bippity boppity boo, but it starts up here. It's bippity boppity, and then you make it come to life. So that's the beauty in that. So it is magical. So never lose your gift. Never lose your talent. Never lose that, because that was given to you for a reason, and only you can birth it out, and only you can prepare forest fires. While we're at that thing important moment, for those who remember that commercial, only you can. So don't do forest fires, but definitely prevent them, and definitely shine your light from heaven, Lord, shine on. I do that a lot, so just bear with me. But anyway, like I said, I think I talked enough. I don't like a lot of talking, so I'm so surprised that this is the direction that I've gone with this YouTube channel. Lord have mercy, help me. I do not like talking, but some people I can listen and talk to because I just like them and I trust their judgment. And I said, if I like them and this dropped into my spirit, said, you know what, throw all caution to the wind and just put it out there. Kind of like a leap of faith, just to see, you know what, I can do this too. So here I am, just doing what I can do. And hopefully I will see you guys next week. And I'll see you guys the week after that. And the week after that. Can you believe it? I'm not a mother. I'm so maternal and I'm so like, but I'm not a mother. Not yet. Not yet. I'm still waiting on my Prince Charming, so I can pop these twins out and these triplets out and these babies out. I want more than one, so I can go ahead and get it done, get it over with, and just go. But anyways, all that I thought y'all would want to know. Nobody asked. I just took it upon myself to share. I will see you guys next week. I'm going to do that. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I enjoyed you. I definitely did, even though I sat and talked to myself and looked at myself and looked at you. I definitely enjoyed this. Was something interesting. And I hope to see you guys again next week. And I hear if you like this, please like, comment, and subscribe. And we can just start this thing that we do so well. Let's just start it, and let's just get it popping. So I hope you all have a good day, and I will see you again for the last time.